Website hosting costs, online marketing tools. In this video, you will learn about website hosting costs and which website hosting provider will give you the best value for the most important online marketing tool you have, your website. Should you go for paid or free web hosting? Website hosting is important. Very important. If you are serious about your work or business, you should consider website hosting costs, but do not go for a single payment hosting or free web hosting. Amongst all the online marketing tools out there, your website is the essence and the display window for your business. That's the reason why you should choose to pay for quality hosting to improve users' experience. What is WordPress? WordPress is a highly customizable platform, which is user-friendly and easy to manage through its uncomplicated control panel. As an open-source platform, WordPress is included in most of the web hosting plans. What is VPS hosting? Virtual Private Server uses virtualization technology to provide you with private dedicated resources on a server with multiple users. VPS hosting is generally chosen by website owners who have medium-level traffic, which exceeds the limits of shared hosting plans, but does not yet require the resources of a dedicated server. Web hosts offer a solution for beginners or low-traffic websites, which is shared hosting. Managed WordPress hosting. Compared to VPS, which is unmanaged, managed WordPress hosting gives you access to a structure of tech specialists who will be your main support behind the scenes. Instead of having to deal with hosting issues by yourself, you will have a team of technicians working for you with the complexities of running a website. 7 Best Website Hosting Companies. When shopping for online marketing tools, the challenge is to get to the heart of the matter, which will make a real difference to your business. The important to know when choosing a web hosting service are whether the essentials, such as website hosting costs, fit into your personal needs. Critical factors when choosing web hosting. Costs, keeping web hosting costs reasonable. Customer service, online support. Performance, website reliability and loading speed. Data centers, affects uptime and loading speeds. Website security. Loading speeds largely depend on the geographical location, and uptime will vary within given periods of time. It is not an absolute exact science, as there are many factors at play, but obviously some of these issues are down to the web hosting service to manage, and others down to how you manage your website. Another thing to take into consideration when it comes to uptime and loading speed is the type of hosting plan. So if you are on a shared hosting plan, overload on other websites you share with can affect the uptime and loading speeds of your website. Many factors also play a role in the loading speeds of websites, including data center locations related to your geographical location, database optimization, page elements, page caching, etc., as well as the browser used to load your pages. SiteGround. SiteGround is one of the big players amongst web hosting companies. Performance-wise is a pretty impressive 100% uptime and 1.54 seconds average loading speed. Bluehost. Bluehost is another giant of web hosting, overseeing more than 2 million domains worldwide. What's most appealing, especially for beginners, is the affordability of their price plans. Average loading speed is a bit on the slow side with an average of 2.87 seconds. Uptime, however, is a pretty decent 99.99%, which is just below SiteGround. GreenGeeks. Customer service and support is always a very important element, and GreenGeeks is amongst the best on this front, and fast response, concise and instructive replies are one of their plus sides. GreenGeeks is a well-known company for its environmentally friendly proposition. Their performance is pretty solid with 99.98% uptime and 1.56 seconds average loading speed, which is right on the mark for a great competitive edge. Dreamhost. Dreamhost has attractive fair pricing for its entry-level WordPress plan, but it substantially scales up for the upgrades. Customer service and support also score high, with the vast majority of customers reporting reliable, fast, and friendly professional support. On the performance side, Dreamhost scores extremely well in terms of uptime with a solid 99.99%. As for loading speeds, it lags behind SiteGround, GreenGeeks and WP Engine, but the score is good with average loading speeds of 1.84 seconds. A2 Hosting. A2 Hosting pride themselves with an excellent customer service and support which is available around the clock via live chat, email or phone. Customer service and support is very popular with A2 Hosting. It's described as a quality customer service, with a dedicated support team who provide easy to understand and detailed instructions on how to solve any hosting problem. Performance is pretty much on the mark on both uptime and loading speeds, with average uptime of 99.98% and 2.1 seconds average loading speed. HostGator. HostGator has a quality support team that provides easy to understand, detailed instructions on how to solve a problem. In terms of performance, its loading speed is a bit on the slow side with averages of 2.78 seconds, but uptime is right on the mark with 99.99%. One great advantage of HostGator is that it is easy to use, and is more beginner friendly. HostGator also offers cloud hosting. The advantage of HostGator's cloud hosting is that your website's loading is distributed across multiple virtual designation representatives for fresh and scalable hosting. Cloudways. Cloud-based web hosting is becoming common, however, Cloudways does a few unique things with its cloud hosting that set it apart in a crowded market. It allows you to choose from 5 platforms, including Amazon Web Services and Google Cloud, and it offers budget-friendly, pay-as-you-go plans. It allows a 3-day free trial without having to use a credit card, and in addition to Google Cloud and AWS, you have the option of DigitalOcean, Voltra, and Linode. Please refer to the blog post in the description below to know more about Cloudways, including pricing. As an online marketing tool, WordPress is popular with customers because it lets you build a professional custom website using a variety of templates, plugins and widgets. For more information about the web hosting companies listed on this video, please read our full blog post. The link is in the description below.